What's the story with Mr. McGrory?
Okay, thank you, Mr. McGrory. We have decided to go and do another week of division with integer solutions because we felt that you needed a bit more practice. These are the answers to the anagrams if you were doing them as you were setting up and the teacher was setting up. Okay, what I need to do today is ensure that you watch the examples. So what I will be doing is be showing you an example already written down. I'm going to talk about how I did it. I'm then going to ask your teacher to pause the video. Then you're going to write it up, and then the teacher is going to press play and continue. So let's begin. Okay, number 1. 384 divided by 4. As you can see, what I've done is the divide by 4 goes on the outside of the bus stop, and the number I'm dividing goes on the inside. This is the step that a number of people went wrong. They were dividing the big number by the small number, but that is incorrect. What you have to do is divide the inside number by the outside number. You divide the number inside the bus stop by the divisor. So the next thing I wrote is 3 divided by 4. A lot of you did not write down your working out to help you get the answers. Please make sure you do so, because this is one of the skills you must get right. 3 divided by 4. 3 is smaller than 4, so cannot be divided by 4. Therefore, the answer is 0 and goes above the 3. Because 3 was not divided, the remainder is 3 and goes into the next column. 8 now becomes 38. I now do 38 divided by 4. 38 divided by 4 is 9 remainder 2. 9 times 4 is 36. 38 is 2 more than 36. Therefore there is a remainder of 2. What we will have there is the 9 going above the 38 and the remainder of 2 going into the next column. As you can see, for the first one, I've put the orange as the answer and the yellow is the remainder. I'm going to do the same here. I now have 24 divided by 4. 24 divided by 4 is 6 remainder none. The 6 will go above 24, and therefore my answer is 96. Teachers, can you please pause the video, give your students around a minute to write this down, and then when you think they are ready, press play again so we can continue. Question 2. 3738 divided by 6. Same process applies. What I divide by goes on the outside. I have spaced out my bus stop to ensure that it is neat and easy to use. I now say 3 divided by 6. You can instantly spot I've got this wrong because I have done it the other way around. Do not divide the big number by the small number. Divide the number on the inside by the number on the outside. I have written a note why this part of the working out is wrong. As you can see, I have come out with the wrong answer. Even if I follow the next steps correctly, this is wrong. Do not divide the big number by the small number. Always divide the inside number by the outside number. Teachers, could I ask you please to pause the video, give your students around 60 seconds to evaluate what I've done and write it up, and then when you think they are ready, can you press play and we will continue with the third question. Question 3. Another correct answer. 7461 divided by 9. What I divide by goes on the outside. I work from left to right and start by saying 7 divided by 9. 7 divided by 9 is 0 remainder 7. What you'll also notice with this one is I've also wrote my times tables down the side. If you have to think about your times tables even for a second, you should write it down. Unless it is an instant recall, you should write them down. Otherwise, you are likely to get these wrong. 7 divided by 9 is 0 remainder 7. The 0 goes above the 7, the remainder goes into the next column, making 4 74. 74 divided by 9 is 8 remainder 2. 8 goes at the top of the page, and the 2 carries on. The 7 was a remainder there. Next, 26 divided by 9. 26 divided by 9 is 2 remainder 8. 9 times 2 is 18, and therefore if I take 18 away from 26, I get my next remainder, which was 8. 26 divided by 9 is 2 remainder 8, the 2 goes above the 26, the 8 goes into the next column. 81 divided by 9 is 9 remainder 0, hence 9. There. The remainder is nowhere to go, and it's a 0 anyway, so it does not need to actually be put in the bus stop. Teachers, can I ask you please to pause the video, give your students at least a minute to write that up, and then when you think they are ready and that you can see that they've done it the SWB way, press play to begin the next example. Question 4, the last example. 18235 divided by 7, 7 goes on the outside, the number goes on the inside of the bus stop neatly and spaced out. I am not 100% confident with my 7s, so I wrote them down. Remember, I mean confident, by confident I mean you instantly recall them, so you should be able to say 7 times 9 is 63, or 7 times 5 is 35, without even having to think. If you have to think even for a second, write it down. We then start from left to right and divide 1 by 7. 1 divided by 7 is 0 remainder 1. The 1 carries over to the 8 and makes it 18. 18 divided by 7 is 2 remainder 4. Now the remainder of 4 is made by working out 2 lots of 7 is 14. Take it away from 18, give me what is left over. The 2 goes above the 18, the 4 goes as the remainder into the next column and turns 2 into 42. 42 divided by 7 is 6 remainder none. Now that works exactly, so 42 is in the 7 times table, so the 6 goes at the top, and the remainder of 0, if I was to actually put it there, would not help. So I've just highlighted that I have not put a 0 there because it is still 3. 3 divided by 7 is 0 remainder 3, so a 0 goes there, and the remainder goes into the next column, and 35 divided by 7 is 5 remainder none. The answer is therefore 2605. Okay guys, the teacher is now going to pause the video and give you an opportunity to write up number 4. When the teacher feels that you are ready to move on, they will then unpause the video, press play, and then you will have approximately 10 minutes to try and answer the questions on the next page. Good luck, take your time, don't assume that you're going to get all 9 done, but if you can, that would be amazing. Good luck everyone.
So now you've been shown what to do, it's over to you. Pens and pencils at the ready, off you go.